Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning. Coach Kim here from KimberlyBroom.com, and I am getting started with our second video here. So give me 1 second. All right, I'm just making sure we're recording. So this is the second video, and I'm a little bit late with it because it's all about spring cleaning, and really it hasn't been feeling very springy. But regardless, so here I am. So I chose this topic as the second video because of the Activate that you're using. So Activate, it came with the Lean Sculpt system, and I know some of you got it late, but it's a powder that you use for 3 days out of the month. And this is like sticking your toe in the water. So when it comes to cleansing your system, so I'll touch on that in a moment, but let's go back over what we talked about in the last video. So the last video I started, with the foundation. So we talked about, how we get to the place we get to with regards to our health and with regards to our weight, right? Food triggers. We talked about processed foods. We talked about treating symptoms rather than getting to the root cause. We talked about protein, carbs, fats, fiber. We, kind of went over what a healthy eating looks like. So we went through all of that just to kind of recap very quickly. And that video is here in this group. So today I'm moving on to the spring cleaning, and it ties in with the Activate. And Activate has aloe in it, and it's got the pectins in it, and lots of fiber, right? So it's a start. You're due to take it at night. You mix the powder with water and you drink it at night, and that's going to help the aloe, especially. It's going to help get you going. But what I'm going to really talk about a little bit more in depth is a true cleanse, right? So a bigger cleanse. And some of you that have worked with me before, you've tried some of the cleanses. I have different ones with different programs, and they're all gentle, right? So the Activate, it's also a very gentle powder. You should not be stuck in the bathroom. You should not have any worries on that. But it's so important to get our system going, and that's what I want to really talk about tonight. So here we are with the spring cleaning. So your system, we've got to take care of our system, right? So we're talking the liver, the colon, small intestines, your lymphatic system, and your circulatory system. It's our filtration system, and it's our detoxification system. And these are the systems that run the body. And why? Why is this so important? Okay, I joke about the poop talk, but if your system isn't working properly, you are running the risk of auto intoxication. And auto intoxication, it's a state of being poisoned by the toxic substances produced within your body, right? So when your digestive system, it's not working properly, this is when the auto intoxication sets in. And it happens when our food, it begins to break down, but we're not eliminating, right? So the proteins putrefy, rot, carbs ferment, oils, fats, they turn rancid. You are literally poisoning your body, right? So they're going rancid. So the liver. So the liver, this is how it works, all together. The liver filters the blood, right? In excessive years of this toxic type of filtration in the liver, it may become impaired. So excessive years, so year after year of drinking too much coffee, eating too much processed food, too much alcohol, eating foods that just don't agree with you, whether they're healthy or no, things like that. So this is, your liver becomes impaired. And if you're not, and especially not taking in enough green leafies or fiber, so when it becomes impaired, when the liver becomes impaired, the toxins produced by this auto intoxication process, it starts to affect the lymphatic system, right? And so basically what we've been doing, the liver, is it keeps filtering the same old stuff, but we never eliminate. So over and over again, and it starts, because we just start to get blocked from all that food rotting, and it starts to affect our lymphatic system. So when the lymphatic system is functioning correctly, it dumps the waste into the colon traps it in mucus, and we excrete it. But when the colon and liver are not working to full capacity, the lymphatic system will find another place to release the waste within the body. And what does that mean? It means our bodies are backing up, okay? So we're talking digestion, we're talking elimination, in tying in with the circulatory system. So the circulatory system, it's the transport system for your blood, like your heart, your arteries, and your veins. And before you have any problems with your circulatory system, like problems like high blood pressure, problems like heart disease, you may have noticed that you have problems with digestion, right? Or elimination and this auto-intoxication. So people are not connecting the dots between their digestive system, their bowels, and heart disease or blood pressure, right? And you may not be there yet, but if you're not going every day, if you're like, oh, it's normal for me, I go every 4 days I go, or every 3 days I go to the bathroom, that's not normal, right? And it's showing that something's off. Either your pH is off, but it's a step before. So it could lead into these bigger types of diseases. And that's why it's so important. And really, honestly, when you wake up in the morning, you should be going to the bathroom, like talking poop talk here, you should be going within an hour of waking up, right? So bloated bellies, these are signs. And it's serious. I know, like, folks that just live with it, but it's really something that should be addressed. So this is why we need to cleanse and detoxify. So what do we need to do? And, I'm not talking about a juice cleanse, but it's really, it's about the right amount of food at the right time. It's high omegas. The Activate ties into that. So so for those of you that are using that, hopefully you're seeing an improvement in your digestive system there. So that's why it's meant to be used once a month to kind of get your system going, keep it going. But and outside of that, you can cleanse outside of that as well. An anti-inflammatory cleanse, it eliminates toxins, it replenishes the good bacteria in your gut. And it's going to jumpstart your weight loss because it's going to get rid of all that fecal matter that's been trapped. And it assists in the hormone balance. And for those of you that have worked with me, you know how important that is to balance out your hormones. So one thing you can do is increase those green leafy vegetables. This is going to help reduce the inflammation, and it's going to help with the elimination, start moving things through your system. And like I said, it'll help you lose the weight, right? So that's why, that's how the Activate ties in. I know some of you had been hesitant to use it. You said, I'm going to wait for so-and-so, or I didn't want to drink it. Try it. Try it. But that's why it's part of that system, because cleansing the body, elimination, it really is so important. And that's a very gentle, a very like stick your toe in the water type of approach to it. And for those of you that have worked with me before, I have other cleanses that are really great to supercharge your system. So guys, hope this helps. I hope it sheds a little bit of information on the products. If you have questions, please let me know. I know this group is quiet because we're mostly in Coach Kim's corner. But I really want to hear about your results. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just kind of sitting back and waiting to hear how things are going with everyone. I'm getting, messages. People are loving some of the products. They're trying new products, so it's awesome. So keep me posted. You guys are my beta test group. I want to hear from you. All right, guys, I will definitely be doing another one soon. The next one up on deck is we're going to talk more about supplementation. All right, catch you later. Bye.